Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the No Way Board podcast. And today, this is going to be the first ever video episode. So glad that you guys could tune in for this episode. This is going to be a great episode. The first ever video one. So, hey guys, you can see me. Look at this. You can see my actual setup. Well, this is actually a different setup. Sometimes I'm just using my phone. This time I'm actually using a computer. I got the webcam right here. I got the webcam. I got the mic right here. Not an actual mic. I would like to get one of those USB mics, but we're working with what we got here, okay? Today's episode, I have a kind of an inkling of an idea that I want to try here. I want to try to do a video talking about musica and just like I don't know, just music in general, kind of music that I like and stuff like that, bro. I don't know why, okay? Because I just thought that music. I listen to a lot of music, not as much as I did when I was in school, but I still do in fact listen to music, okay? So we're gonna be talking about what are some of the music that I listen to, and I'm gonna expose my musical taste to you guys to show you guys that hey, yeah, you know, I am in fact a crazy person, okay? Because I do listen to country music, so yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So if you did unfortunately hear that, I do in fact listen to country music. And a lot of the times, people always say, they always say this. They're always like, "Oh, country music, bro. Country music is not good at all, bro. Like, it's only for like the I don't even know." They just most people be hating on country, and you know what? I can admit I can see where they're coming from because there's a lot of country music that is very, very trash. Okay, like for example, I think it was yesterday or one day, one of the days. No, it was on a Sunday. It was Sunday. But on a Sunday, I went to Target. I rode my bike to Target. I went in there, and then all of a sudden, they usually have those like generic pop songs that they play in the stores, But all of a sudden, bro, they started playing, and I'm not joking you, the worst country song I have ever heard. It was so bad. I was cringing internally, bro. I was like, I wanted this to be done so badly because it was so cringe. Okay, so I can admit when I understand when people say it's cringy and stuff because it's all about beer and trucks and women. Some of the ones are about you know not being nice to women, but so I understand that. But there's not all country music. There's a lot of great country music nowadays. Okay, and first of all, I'm gonna talk about my favorite country artist of all time, and that is your boy Kenny Chesney. Now, what makes Kenny Chesney unique is that I don't know, what he's just his songs just like are really good. Like he likes to tell stories in his songs. He's a storyteller, and a lot of the songs he has are like tell like really good and like really relatable stories and like really emotional stories. And nice to say, his newest album is Here and Now, which is in 2020. It's sad, bro. I wish he would release. I want him to release another album, bro. It's been 2 years, Kenny. Come on. That one was pretty good. At first, I was like, I don't really know about it, but like, there's some good songs on there, like Wasted. That song's a funny song. That one's like about a guy who's talking to this other person. It's like there's this normal guy at a bar, and then he sees this guy who's like a famous rock star, and he's like, "Whoa, what are you doing here?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I spent all my money." And he's like, "But I don't." He's like, "I don't regret spending all my money. I had fun while it lasted." He's like, "If I didn't spend all that money like that, I would have just wasted it." So he's like, he's just sitting there in the bar, and he's like, "Yeah, no." And he's telling a story. That's a funny idea for like a song. And then they got Happy Does, which is just like about. It's probably about. I don't know exactly what it's about, but Happy Does is probably like being happy even though life throws a lot of stuff at you. 2020, so you can probably guess what it's about. There's got Everyone She Knows. That one's a good one. Knowing You, a classic breakup song. Not breakup song. Oh yeah, it is a breakup song, and it's like very like slow and very longing, you know. So he makes a lot of good music, you know. And I have to admit, there is a favorite album from him. He's made. Kenny's been going since like I think '95 or so. So what is my favorite album from him? I don't really know, to be honest with you. Oh, Life on a Rock is a good one. You know, they got Coconut Tree with Willie Nelson. I guess I also remember one of my most streamed songs being Must Be Something I Missed. It's a really good song because it's like acoustic, like there must be something I missed, doo doo. Wake up in the morning just making a fist stop. So yeah, that's it. And then there's Happy on the Hay Now, and that's like a song dedicated to Christy, which I don't know. Maybe it's like I think it's a friend of his who died, so pretty good. Then you got Spread the Love, you know, always a good song. Spread the Love. Welcome to the Fishbowl. I know that's a good album. Come over. Oh, Sing 'em Good, My Friend is a really really good one with a real. That's an example of a storytelling. I think it's about a guy that's like selling his wife died, so he's like selling his stuff, and then this one other guy comes up and he's like, "Oh, this guitar right here." He's like, "I've wrote a lot of songs in this guitar, and this song's been a lot of places with me." And he's like, "Sing 'em good, my friend." He's like, "Sing all the songs, really good." He's like, "Make sure you use this thing." And he's like selling the guitar, all his belongings after his wife died, and it's just such a sad song, but it's also really moving, and it's just really like I don't know. It's just like a really unique way. Come Over is also really like moody, like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, okay? I really don't know how to explain it, but it's a really moody song, and You and Tequila. Oh, that's like I think it's a duet. That's a duet with somebody, with Grace Potter. I mean, I don't know who Grace Potter is, but she has a very good voice, and it's just a good song about him comparing her to Tequila, and just like You and Tequila make me crazy, when like poison in my blood, you know. What is my favorite album from him? I don't really know, to be honest. I think it's Just Who I Am, Poets and Pirates. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely my favorite one. It was released in 2007, man. Dang, I was like 4 or 5 years old when this came out, bro. My gosh, but it has so many, like this very album right here has some of my favorite songs on it. And it's like, dude, it has some of my favorite songs. Like, Never Wanted Nothing More, Don't Blink, oh my goodness. That is probably one of his most emotional songs of all time. Bro, it's literally about, like, you know, don't blink 'cause life goes faster than you think, you know. He's like, just like that, 6 years old, take a nap and you wake up and you're 25. So it's like, you don't blink, don't waste time, and it's like, just not today. Oh yeah, and that one's about like not wanting to have responsibilities. So he's like, I could have responsibilities, but not today. Wife and kids got a little crazy, dude. Better than dancing for the groceries. That one's such a good one. That one has like I think it's a character. It's a single mom, you know, who has to dance. I think you know what that means. Got a little crazy. That's like a fun little party song. He makes a lot of emotional songs, but he also makes really good party songs. Oh, and then Shift Work. It's a duet with George Strait and talking about, you know, working a big old pile of shift work. So yeah, it's a good one. So see, he has so many of his albums are just so good though. It's like I don't know how I started listening to him, but there's something about his music. It's just something about his music. It's just like I can't stop listening to it. Okay, I just can't stop listening to it because they're just so good. What are some other country singers I like? There's some ones like Billy Carrington. He's released a couple of songs. Like there's a couple of songs that I like from him. Rodney Atkins. I would listen to him back in the day. He has like a couple songs that I like. He was gone for a little bit, and I think in 2020 he released an album, which is pretty cool. You know, I didn't think he was ever gonna release an album again. And then what else? There's a lot of them. Lee Bryce. Lee Bryce is pretty good. He has like I Don't Dance. He has Boy. He has. I don't know about the new song Soul. That one's kind of suspicious. I don't really know. Kind of weird. Um, Lee Bryce is good. Some of the modern guys, for example, like Morgan Wallen, bro. Oh my goodness, I have been going down a Morgan Wallen rabbit hole, bro. I cannot stop listening to his music. He has so much good music. You know, I guess I remember like when he first came out with the song "The Way I Talked." I really did not like that song, but his newer stuff, like when he released like "Chasing You," what is it? I know he has a bunch of other songs. He has like "You Prove," that's his newest one. "Thought You Should Know." Um, More Than My Home. Oh, I really liked More Than My Hometown. And then he released Dangerous, the double album with 30 songs on it. And and of course, I had to get that. I snatched it and I listened to the whole entire thing multiple times. And um, almost all the songs on there, there's so many good songs. Okay, you may think 30. A lot of people are like 30 tracks. That's a lot. And it might have been too long for an artist I didn't like, but it's Morgan Wallen, so I'm gonna listen to it. There's so many banger songs on there, More Than My Hometown. It's just such like I don't know. The vibe of the song is just so good. It's talking about like I can't live like saying like, oh baby, I love you more than a lot of these things, but I can't love you more than my hometown. I can't love you more than the place that I grew up, that I started in, my home base. And then there's like, oh, I really like the song Dangerous. It's an album cut, and it's like a really fast paced, kind of like he's kind of like rapping in it, and he's like, I can see me sitting in the back of a cop car, banging my head against the window. I can see me pouring that last call, shot glass, losing everything in my billfold. So it's like, a night of crazy things happen. He's like, I think I'm gonna stay right here tonight, or else if I don't, it's gonna be dangerous. Okay, so he's like, guys, I'm gonna stay right here. If I don't, y'all gonna see something. Something's gonna come out, bro, and it's not gonna be good. There's dangerous. There's Heartless, and it's funny. Heartless is actually a song. He did a song with Diplo, which is the EDM producer. And at first I'm like, bro, what? Morgan Wallen doing a. At first I thought it was gonna be bad, but it's surprisingly good. You know, I mean, it has an EDM drop in it, but it's like good. So like the song Heartless on the version, that's the Wallen mix. So it's like it doesn't have the EDM drop in it, and it's like a more countryish mixed version, and it's just really good. Like I don't know, why you gotta be so heartless. It's like one about him like breaking up with somebody, and he's like talking about like the second verse talks about the week, like Monday night was definitely not a night, Tuesday night was just another fight. So it's just like how that's what it is. So Morgan Wallen is on my list, bro. And then he has like some songs with Chris Stapleton, Outlaw, and then his newer stuff like "Thought You Should Know," which is a really emotional song. "You Prove," which is short and catchy to the point, So Morgan Wallen, everybody, my boy Morgan Wallen. There's a bunch of other ones. I don't just listen to country, guys. I also listen to a lot of other stuff. I've been listening to a lot of rock. What else is there? Oh, Green Day. I really do like Green Day. I know Green Day's like a classic rock band, but I really, really like Green Day. Of course, I've listened to some of American Idiot, not the whole thing. I've listened to what was it, 21st Century Breakdown, 21st Century Breakdown. I think I've listened to some songs off of Revolution Radio, not all of them. What are some of the other ones I've listened to? They've released a lot of stuff. Oh, to be honest with you, I also really liked the Uno Dos Tres trilogy. Like I know a lot of people don't like that, but like for example, like I think Uno is probably my favorite one out of all of them. Yeah, I know it's the first one, but like there's some like Carpe. I listen to Carpe Diem a lot. Like it's a short little catchy song. Let Yourself Go. It's just like so like quick, fast paced, and just like let yourself go. I don't care. Blah blah. I know, and I can't admit that like most of the songs are not up to like songwriting quality as most of their other stuff, but still, like, it's a good album. Kill the DJ, bro. The groovy sound. Down, down. I'm not doing it right, but the groovy sound. Oh, Sweet 16 is also like the little sweet song. Sweet 16, it's a sweet song. Oh, Love. That one's okay. And then, Dose. What do I think of Dose? I don't even think I've listened to all the songs. There is some good songs on there, and there are some really, really bad songs. Like, for example, Amy. I know it's about, I think, Amy Winehouse. I never listened to her music, but I love how like stripped back it is, and the fact is, it's just like one acoustic guitar, and wow, that's loud. Because it has like, I think, I don't know what it is. There's like, I don't know if it's like a synth or if it's like, I think it's a guitar, but I really like that song like that, and the sound of it. What is the other one? Baby Eyes. Oh, Ashley's good. Lazy Bones. Stop when the red light. No. Okay, the first like three songs are really bad. Lazy Bones is okay. Wild One, okay. I don't know. And then you got Trey. I don't really remember. I don't remember much from this. Missing You is okay. I didn't really list Amanda. Other than song, Amanda's a good one. Amanda, don't you know? But I didn't really listen to most of the songs on here because it's like I didn't really care. And it's like it's kind of crazy though how they released like over 30 songs. It's like I don't know why they didn't make it one album, but I guess they kind of have like each have a different vibe. But it's like I can't believe they released 3 albums in like just 1 year. Like that's crazy. And over 30 songs, like they must have been really productive in the studio. Like that's just like wild, okay? And I mean, you guys in 21st Century Breakdown. I remember listening to this, and 21st Century Breakdown was pretty good. Like it's a massive album. It's like 18 songs and like over like an hour long. And I don't remember much from it. I don't remember much from it. I know the one that I listened to a lot was Know Your Enemy. Do you know your enemy? Do you know your enemy? We're gonna know the enemy right away, away. Oh, and 21 Guns. That one's a good one too. See the light. See the light. Yeah, I know. I know. Like for example, like for American Idiot, I listened to like American. Oh wait, crap. I think I went past American Idiot. I did go past American Idiot, guys. Their classic album. Yeah, like American Idiot. Oh, I have listened to Jesus of Suburbia. That was such a good song. Holiday and Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Listen to that. Wake. Oh, I've actually have listened to Wake Me Up When September Ends. It's a like I like how slow and just dun, 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 Shoplifter. Got What's Her Name? Homecoming. I haven't. You see, I know it's like it's a like a story album. What's that called? I forget what it's called. But I know I haven't listened to all the songs on it. Did they 24? So they didn't make an album until 2009. Dang, they had a long like break. 9 and then 2012. Demolicious and then Revolution Radio. I listened to some songs on the Revolution Radio. Like I think I listened to the main one, Revolution Radio, and then Still Breathing. That's a good like good song. Father of All. I have not listened to the newest album. I just heard it's really really bad. Like that's what I heard. I heard it was complete and utter trash. So that's why I did not want to listen to it. 26 minutes. It's 10 songs in 26 minutes. So wow, that's short. Short, short, short. And also, I want to tell you guys. Okay, so like, there's so many other bands that I could talk about on this episode, but this episode was probably going to be very long, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk about all of them. But I have been getting into a phase. You probably know this band. They're an older band, Jimmy Eat World. Okay, they made the song "The Middle," but they made so many other songs. Okay, I have been getting into a Jimmy Eat World binge, and I have been binge listening to a ton of their songs, and they're so good. They have so many good songs. Like for example, their newest track, Something Loud. It is such a banger, dude. Like it is just like it's just a raw like punk rock song. Like they're not really punk rock. They don't really make short songs, but it's like jamming. It feels like it's just guys in a room just jamming. Like it's straight up like rock, like epic guitars and wailing like drums, pounding drums, and like the chorus. Oh night, like the groove vocals in the chorus, bro. Oh my goodness, it is so good. Such a great song, dude. And then of course, you got to talk about the classic "The Middle" song. That's good, but I don't even feel like that's not even their best song. Like if you want to take a look at good songs, you gotta listen to Bleed America, the album, okay? I know it's their most popular album, but for a reason, it's so good. You got Bleed America, the first song, which is like, raw, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I know I keep saying raw, but I don't know how to explain it. I'm not like Anthony Fantano. I'm not alone. Oh, I think my two favorite songs would probably have to be Hear You Me and Sundown. For, Even and the thing is, it's crazy because like Sundown, it's like a 5 minute, more than 5 minute song, and it doesn't have much lyrics in it. It's just like an acoustic guitar, and it says like dum 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 dum. But the lyrics are so good, like poetic, and it's just like this. The background music is so calming, and kind of like Hear You Me. They kind of sound similar in a way, but it's like Hear You Me's emotional song because it's talking about the fans who like died. I think they were fans. It was like these two fans who were fans of Jimmy World and Weezer, and they died, so they wrote a song about it. It's just so good. And then Sweetness. Sweetness is another one too. Are you listening? What? And like it's crazy because some of these songs don't even have many lyrics. It's just like the music and a praise chorus. I really love a praise chorus because it's like a fun like party song. Are you just gonna stand back there, just not doing anything? You gotta come to the back and no, come up from the back and like party and stuff. Get it faster, dude. I also really like Your House because it starts off like really like peppy and like cheerful. Cause when you're on, it's like you're at my heart right. And then at the end, it goes in on it, and it's crazy. I guess they're not really punk rock, cause a lot of these songs are pretty long, like 4 minutes, 4:46, 4:44, 4:31, 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes. So a lot of these songs are very long, but Bleed American, the album is just such a great album. I also had some other ones too, like for example, like Futures. I listen to Futures a little bit, and these songs are good. Like for example, Pain. I think I listen. Yeah, Pain. I listen to Pain, Pain and Work. The only song I remember from this album, I need to listen to it more, is the song 23 because it's the closer track on the album, and it's 7 minutes long. So it's a 7 minute long closing epic track, and I just have to say, bro, totally worth it. That song is so great, bro. That song is so great. Oh my goodness, an epic. Oh, and then I remember another song I did It's off of Chase's Life 2007 album, and it is Always Be. Like I don't know the song. I don't know what it is. Like I listen to the lyrics and I kind of understand it, but it's like there's something about it that just makes me feel nostalgic about it. I don't know. Like it's just like I don't know. It's an upbeat pop song, and I don't know. It makes me feel nostalgic. And then I think it was in a Big Casino and another and Chase's like song. This album was good. I should listen to the full album because I haven't listened to the full album. Oh, they have a deluxe edition of Bleed America, and then they have like some and then I remember their newest album, which is Surviving, which is from 2019. So they haven't released an album. It's been 3 years. Come on, Jimmy Will. Please, I want another album. And this one, like at first, I was like, I don't really know what to think about it, but it actually has a lot of good songs. Like for example, the one I liked the most was Love Never, and I don't know why I like it so much, but it's just like I like the message. Like it's like love is never what you think it's gonna be. Like stop expecting like until you want the work more than the reward. So do you want like to put in the you have to like the work of like putting it in, like talking to people more than the reward of it. And so there's that. There's Surviving. Surviving's kind of like a cool song talking about like, oh, it's not like an over because a lot of times there's like those overly positive pop songs. This one's not like overly positive, overly negative. It's kind of like in the middle, saying, okay, like you're doing good. Like you may not be doing your best, but you're surviving. Like you're doing that. That's the name of the album. And then you got which one is it? Oh, Diamond. Diamond's pretty cool because it's about like that's how in Diamond. It's talking about I forget. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm like, if I'm just saying I like this because this, I am not like a music reviewer. Okay, I'm not a music reviewer. So, um, excuse me on that. I'm not good at like explaining, and I didn't really prepare these. like I think diamond is like that's how a diamond grows. Like you're supposed to, like cutting off about like bettering yourself, like cutting toxic people out. Like he's doing all this things. Like he's trying to read more. He's trying to meditate, do all that stuff. Congratulations, recommit. Oh, 555. 555 is a surprisingly weird, like kind of song. Like I don't know the way it's like the music video is weird too because it's like I think Jimmy Akins is like dressed up in like a evil scientist kind of garb, but like yeah, but come on Jimmy Eat World, you guys need to release an album. You need to. I know you guys released a single, but you guys need to release another album. I need it. It's gonna be so. I'm gonna be so sad if they if they just don't make any more music anymore, bro. Like I'm gonna just be so sad. Like come on, I really love the bands, and I got into them. Like I don't know, cause I know I've heard the song The Middle before, like way before. Okay, what's a oh okay, I gotta talk about one of my favorite bands of all time, and that is a band called The Front Bottoms. Now I don't know if you heard of them. They're pretty popular now. 1,794,279 monthly listeners. So they're not like indie. It's just weird. Like for example, like when on YouTube they have indie mixes and they put freaking the Front Bottoms and Jimmy Eat World. They're not indie, bro. They both have over 1 million monthly listeners. That is not indie. But the Front Bottoms are like they're kind of like a unique, like they're like punk rock in a way. They're not like modern rock, but they're kind of been experimenting with more stuff, and they're really like experimental. Like they started out as just like two friends from high school making music. The first album was in 2011, so they have one, two, three, four. They have 5 albums, so good amount of catalog of music. Their newest one was in 2020, In Sickness and In Flames. That one was really, really good. It was kind of like back to normal because the one before that, Going Gray, was kind of like a more pop album. But, I don't know. The reason I like their music is because, it's kind of like, it's like the lyrics, they really play around good with their lyrics and they're just like unique. Like, their music just it sounds like different than any other like group. Like for example, let's look at the singles and the EPs. Oh yeah, like for example, they have these series of EPs, like the grandma EPs, or what they do is they take like, cause they've made a lot of like the songs on they've made a lot of songs. Like they take their old songs, like some of them that have not been released on like Spotify or like streaming services, ones that don't have like official versions, and they re-record them. They have like 3 of them. They just released Theresa, or I think that's how you say it, and it has some good songs on there. The Wind Bongo song, More Than It Hurts You, Hello World, and then they have some other ones. Oh yeah, Anne for example. I really love Anne, and that one was when 2018. Bro, I remember listening to this in middle school, bro, on the bus, dude. That's when I got into them. In my face when I was listening to Pandora, bro. Oh, Pandora. Don't even get me started on Pandora, bro. As soon as I switch over to Spotify, so much better. But like, I think your nose is bleeding. Lonely Eyes, Tie Dye. Oh, I love Tie. I think Tie Dye Dragon's like the only a new one because I can't find like, but that one is so like, it's so weird. The beginning of the song is so weird because it starts out with an acoustic guitar, and it's like, and then as the song goes on, there's like they add in the drums, and there's like a children's choir on the chorus. So weird. Pale beneath the tan squeeze. Oh, dude. And like their lyrics, I'm trying to explain it. It's hard. Oh, Wolfman, bro. I love Wolfman. It's like starts off dum 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 dum, and I actually don't know what this song's about because it starts off like with some really weird lyrics. Oh, Rose. Oh yeah. So the first one, an EP in 2014 was Rose. Oh, this one is a bit. This one has 6 songs and every single one of them bangers. Flying Model Rockets, Lipstick Covered Magnets, 12 Feet Deep, Jim Bogart, Nice, Be Nice to Me, and Awkward Conversations. All of those. Every single one of those are banger songs, okay? But I think their newest album, I don't know what my favorite album from them is. I think it has to be maybe Talon of the Hawk. That's their second one. Actually, no, Back on Top. Dude, this Back on Top is so good. Because there's a song like, was it Historic Cemetery? And it's cool because it has like a, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It has like an organ on it. Like those old fashioned organs. And they also have like it's because it sounds kind of like gothic, kind of like moody, you know, historic cemetery. And I think that song's talking about like a relationship, like a love encounter he had. And then West Virginia. West Virginia is really like cool and bombastic. Like it's rocking and it's cool because the what is it? The introduction to the song is really weird because it's just like, "Tum, is it raining where you are?" Tum, and it's just like a really slow like strumming of a guitar, and it goes, "Turn," and then it just goes into this really big bombastic like that, and they rock out. West Virginia is really good, really good. I think this is probably my favorite one. Plastic Flowers is really good too, because it's like I give a fake name, then I hang in the emergency room. They say the only good thing about plastic flowers is you can spray them with any type of perfume. That one's good. Their first one has like, what was it, 2011, which was 10 years ago. I can't believe that was a decade ago. Look like you just wake up. So yeah. Sorry, I'm not explaining this good, but you guys should listen to the front bottoms. Listen to them. Oh, and Modern Baseball, dude. I remember Modern Baseball too. They were also a punk rock, but they were also punk rock too because they made like really short songs. But dude, I remember them so much, dude. I miss them. They don't make music anymore. They disbanded. It's like it's so sad. Like I'm just so sad that they disbanded because they were so good. They made like really like they're kind of emo stuff. But yeah, they only had 3 albums. Their last album was 2016. So sad. They only released 3 albums, and their albums are also really short too. What is it? Yeah, 27 minutes. So, man, I miss them. They haven't released any new music since 2016. In sports, sports. What are some best ones? Oh, Tears Over Beers. I think one, oh, I think you were in my profile picture once. That one is like, it's only a minute and 19 seconds, so it's really short, but it's just like, it packs a punch, bro. That's the cool thing about punk rock is like, their songs are really short, but they can like pack in a good, Coles. Coles is like, I think it's the only acoustic track, and it's like, sorry, I just don't remember a lot of these, but I have listened to them. But listen to that. Oh, Joyce Manor. I forgot that. I can't not end this video without talking about Joyce Manor. These ones are probably punk rock. They're definitely punk rock, bro. Like, their songs are short, fast. Like, oh, dude, on their new album is literally 16 minutes long, which is crazy. It's 9 tracks and 16 minutes long. And they hadn't released an album since, was it, 2018? But it's worth the wait, bro. Dude. They have one cover. They have Never Be the Same, which is like, dude, literally it's a minute and 12 seconds. So you're like, how can a song be good? But it's good. And like, most of the songs on this album are under a minute. You know, Secret Sister is minute 39. Did You Ever Know? I love that song. Don't Try, a minute 56, a minute 40, minute 45, minute 25, minute 12. I guess the first song is 3 minutes, and then there's like a 2 minute song. But like, most of the songs are under 2 minutes, but they're so good. Like Never Be the Same is like, he's asking somebody, hey, can you keep the secret for me? Can you promise to keep it because something happened to me last night? I don't exactly know. It's like maybe some trauma thing. It's like, and then Did You Ever Know? I think Did You Ever Know is like telling the story about like him, like his first love, and like in the like it was talking about like hanging out drinking talk-ins in the park, staying up till it gets dark. So it's probably like him reliving a memory of his old love, and then at the end he's like, I wasn't a good friend. And it's like now we're nearing the end and we're saying goodbye. So it's probably like nearing the end of the summer and he's saying goodbye. But like they're just like raw punk rock. Like that's what they do. They're just classic punk rock. That's what they do. They make and all their albums are short. 22 minutes. So that's probably their longest. I think that's the longest album. And you're like, that's crazy. I guess they did in 2020 release like a demo tape. That one's 14 minutes. 14 minutes. That's crazy. Literally 14 minutes. Oh yeah, they literally have a song on here that is 41 seconds and 54 seconds. So not even a minute long song. But those are good. DFHP and Who Gave You Baby. Yeah, see those are, I just love their music. Like I binge listening. It's sad because their albums are short, but they're short. They have like they have quality over quantity. Like they might not have a lot of songs on their album and it may be really short, but you know it's gonna be quality, okay? Because I've been re-listening to the album over and over and over again. How many albums do they have? I don't think I'm gonna count the demo tape. I guess I will count the demo tape. They have one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have 7 albums. The first one was in 2012 for all things I will soon grow tired. That is that one. I think this one is the shortest one, 13 minutes. I don't even know if you would consider what that is. That even considered an album? If it's only 13 minutes, I don't know. I mean, it has 9 songs on it, but like, you can make an album. I bet you can make an album that's like 9 songs in like 10 minutes. Because I know there was a band that did that. Was it the? I know there was a like Daughters, the band Daughters. They made their first album was 11 minutes. Okay, but yeah. So listen to Joyce Manor, an epic punk rock band that has been around since 2011. I think that's when they're first. They also have a couple other songs that are like, they have a couple other songs that are not on streaming service that you can listen to on YouTube. Okay. I think I think that's it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Oh wow, this is actually a longer episode than most days, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to follow the podcast wherever you listen to it, and I will see you guys later.